Now we are ready to add some snow. So we need to look at the different brushes. If you are using the newer version of Photoshop, there's some brushes that are called Kyle spatter brushes that are perfect for snow. Um, you're probably in the old version going to want to explore the different settings. So if you hit the little circle with the triangle, you can go down and you can view the different types of brushes. So I think these are maybe in the natural brushes. You can find some that look like they're a little splattery. So if you just draw with one, it looks kind of funny. If you click it, it's bunched together. But we can go to our brushes panel. You can go to Window Brushes, and then you can play around with it. So if you go to Shape Dynamics, you can, you know, adjust like the angle jitter. The jitter makes it kind of random. Scattering though is where I like to go. So if you turn the scatter all the way up, that's too much. You can probably make something that's going to work a little bit better for snow. So if you make it big, let's see how this does. That looks more like a snowball, but it's okay. You can kind of see it is changing the size, so it's a little bit random when I go around. And since I made a new layer, I can make it like fall in front of me too. If it was really snowing, it wouldn't avoid, the body. It would be falling everywhere. So that's not bad. Kind of randomly go all over. Even let it go all the way down to the bottom, and it'll jump around for you and help make it a little bit more random. And you could just do if you were using a round brush. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So next, let's go back and work on our base because we have not touched that in a while. You need to figure out what color you want it to be. I think I'm going to do like a burgundy, like a deep red. I'm going to use my paint bucket tool and click on my base. And now I want to use my magic wand tool and select that. And I'm going to start adding some highlights and shadows. So I'm going to get just black and white here. I'm going to switch to my gradient tool. And I want to do the black to transparent. And I'm going to get the linear one. And I'm just going to drag it in a bit. You can start off on the edge too. I want it to be super, super dark. Drag it in a bit from both directions. Now I'm going to switch to the circular one. I want to make a little bit of a shadow under the base of the sphere so it looks more three-dimensional. I also want to add a highlight, so I'm going to switch this so white's on top. I'm going to get that one, and I'm going to try, that is a little bit too dark. Let's turn the opacity down, or too bright, I should say. And you just have to figure out the right placement, the right angle. A little too straight. That's not bad. So Control D to apply that. And I think that is a pretty good place to pause.